Right, guys, it's your boy. Must be Chad as usual. You know how the thing go. We gotta do our show for the Archon. Alrighty, let's get it started. Hold on, I don't. Why am I not hearing any audio? Okay, I'm hearing now. Good. Okay, let's head to the Archon. Nocturne of the far north. Okay.
Thank you for waiting. I finished checking your adventurer handbook. Here are your commission rewards.
Alrighty.
We have no other urgent commissions on the books at present. Thank you for all your hard work lately. Perhaps you two could consider taking a vacation.
There's no vacation. Every time we head on vacation,
Amazing!
that's the end.
I never thought we'd end up having downtime in Krai. Things were pretty hectic when we first got here. Everywhere you looked, it was either the wild hunt causing chaos or the Vatui stirring up trouble.
Yep.
It felt like this whole region was one giant slime in a barrel, ready to go boom at any moment.
But we saved the world.
That's right. Another win for Tibet's top duo.
All gas, no cap.
Yes. Are you two aware that the Moon Prayer Night is soon to take?
Oh yeah! Mama told us that was coming up soon.
I guess no vacation.
Why do you mention it though? Do people in Nasha Town celebrate it too? Paimon thought it was just for moon goddess worshippers.
You're partially right. Most people in Nasha Town just see the festival as an opportunity to do
But
business.
long story short,
They're
they
not concerned with
still
the
good.
religious element.
They still good.
The festival was first celebrated by the Frost Moon Scions. On this day, they would wear moon prayer blossoms and celebrate the birth of the moon goddess through song and dance. They would also prepare food and handicrafts and give them as gifts to others. Over time, it became Nod Krai's most lively festival.
That's cool. That's cool.
Oh, sounds like fun.
Sure, the doctor definitely doesn't like that.
Great. Well, in the meantime, since Catherine doesn't have any commissions for us, let's focus on some personal business instead.
Yes,
When
sir.
we first got here, you mentioned that this was where your spaceship landed? We didn't get to follow up on it at the time, because we got wrapped up in that whole rare air situation, but now we can finally start investigating it properly.
Yes, sir.
Well, there's a saying Paimon's heard around these parts, which goes, if you lift up a rock, you'll find something you weren't looking for.
I mean,
By that logic,
to each their
while
own.
you're searching, but the moment you stop looking, it'll jump right out at you. Could be worth a try though.
But it's a spaceship, bro.
Paimon suggests we focus on other stuff we want to do for now, and just keep an ear out for spaceship related.
Columbula. Columbula Fiora. You stole power and still weak. That's crazy. Oh yeah, the talk time.
What's wrong? She looks super serious all of a sudden. Huh? Paimon gets why you'd be concerned about Columbina, but what does the doctor have to do with anything?
We go, here you go, man. Let's leave him alone. Here you go.
That's true. And now that you mention it, we're definitely overdue for a showdown with the Vatui. It is weird that he hasn't shown himself this whole time. What could he be up to?
Engrossing one of his experiments.
Paimon would much rather deal with Marionette anyway. She says the meanest things, but when it comes down to it, she doesn't seem like a bad person.
I mean, we could easily scrap her in a fight. If you can go toe to toe with Archon, we can go toe to toe with Nocturne.
It's the pressure of being a Fatus? Especially as a harbinger. Does she feel like she's gotta act tough to keep up appearances or something?
Maybe.
Every time we headed out with Rarier, she always wound up having to repair Polonia and her other robots.
Oh yeah, because she not built enough, bro.
Hurts more for people
She
who
ain't
don't
built
have
enough.
that image. She's probably still furious about it. What? Relax! She's not even here! Huh?
What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. Sorry, where are we again? Oh yeah, Columbina?
Columbola. A Nocturne of the Far North. Let's see if it's lore dropping, as people say. We're lucky, bro. We're lucky. Okay. Can we teleport right here? Yes, and they'll just put me by the teleport. Yeah, as expected. Oh wait, we didn't put on no music, guys. We didn't put on no music. I want to know why I'm not hearing the lullaby. Forgot we didn't put on no music. I'm gonna put it on 4. I'm gonna put it on 4. You gotta look in on the music. Okay. Alright, now I'm hearing the lullaby. Or this makes more sense.
Hey, she's sitting up!
Is me sitting here a rare sight?
I mean, this is the way she stays.
No, we just thought you'd be resting.
Perhaps I would have been, were it not for the sudden arrival of some unexpected guests. Not that I consider it a disturbance. After all, you are the only ones who are free to enter.
Not even the doctor?
Would it not be a little unfriendly of me to lie down while we speak?
I didn't realize you put so much thought into little things like that.
Open your eyes. Yo.
Only sometimes. There have been moments lately where I think about you and your companions.
No, that's rich.
They are warm, mysterious, and cozy memories. Very few of my past memories are anything like that. They say that travelers return home bearing bags full of souvenirs. But my luggage was empty, and I believed it would stay that way.
Return home? So, you're still planning on returning to the moon?
I mean, that's her home.
Yes. This planet continues to reject me, reminding me that I do not belong here. If I remain into that, there will come a day that I disintegrate. And I don't mean reduced to dust, or turned into food for the flowers.
Go home, go home.
I will cease to exist entirely.
Alright then. Well, we're sure gonna miss you. But it sounds like we'll have to say goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye, goodbye.
How do you intend to return?
The moon prayer night is soon to arrive. On that day, the moon will be closest to the vat.
The real moon or the fake moon?
The Kuvaki in this land will reach its peak at that time. I merely need to grasp the tide, and with relatively little effort.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It'll work like a slingshot!
I'll miss you, bro.
You make it sound like she's gonna get blasted up to the moon.
If I did that, I suspect I would crash into the false sky. I will be using a much gentler approach. But I do like the analogy. It's fun.
It's fun. I'm guessing you won't be going to the moon this patch because you're releasing next patch. It would make sense you're releasing and you're not part of the story.
In the blink of an eye, the time has come to part ways.
Yes, sir.
It does feel that way, doesn't it? Time seems to fly fastest when you are enjoying it. I have always thought of myself as a wanderer on this earth.
Wanderer.
I've never expressed any desire to keep me here. Yet, just as I plan to depart, it tugs at my arm. Is this a gesture of affection? Or is the world mocking me?
Oh. Were you hoping I can answer that?
Yes, you are a traveler, so you must have a lot of experience in this area.
Then, what I would say is, enjoy the moment.
That's right! Don't overthink it! Happiness is happiness and joy is joy! The point is to enjoy it, not analyze it!
I see. Then what I would say is, even though I am very tired right now, I am still happy.
Because you're getting to go to the moon.
I can't tell from the tone of your voice.
Oh, really? You don't think I sound happy?
I'm just kidding. I could tell you were in a good mood today from the moment we saw you.
Yeah. You're anxious.
Ah,
You're fiending to
albeit not
be
a funny one.
on the moon.
Anyway, I assume you're here about you-know-what. Give me your hand.
Here's my hand.
Actually, it's not that. There's something else we wanted to discuss with you.
It's about the doctor.
Oh, then
Sure.
Yeah, you can have me hand anytime.
Thank you. So, I've heard that in the Moon Prayer Nights of the past, people here would hold celebrations in the Moon Goddess's honor. Since you helped so much in our fight against the Rehir of Solnari, I think you deserve a farewell party before you return home.
Party for the moon.
I haven't asked everyone else for their opinions on this yet, but I'd like to invite you to join the upcoming Moon Prayer Night.
I've never joined a moon prayer night before. I'm not sure what I would even do.
Oh, don't worry about that! We take care of everything! All you need to do is show up.
Yeah, we'll make sure it's good.
Of course, there's no need to force it if you're not feeling strong enough. It's just, this kind of felt like a golden opportunity.
But they call me Kutar, and the Fatui have an arrest warrant out for me. I shouldn't appear in public right now.
Uttar.
I'll make it work. You have my word.
Yeah, we got your back.
Yeah, I'll make sure you're safe.
Paimon's actually
I'm sure the
sure
doctor
it's
won't
okay.
care.
All right, if you're sure. I will not refuse your invitation. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to pack a few more sights from this world into my suitcase before finally
Before
learning what I
going back
absolutely
to
want.
the moon.
Oh, if you see Lama, please tell her that my answer to the question she asked me is neither yes nor no. Rather, it is. There is no need.
Ooh, was the question at the end of next batch? I can't remember.
That was kind of cryptic, but sure. Guess it's between the two of you. We'll pass along the message. Bye for now.
Yeah, sure. We gotta go and plan a party for the Columbine. Okay, let's see what she's thinking about. I'm guessing the doctor will pull up.
And also,
Ooh. So she gave us a false answer. Okay.
She's agreed to join the festival. Let's go see who else wants to take part.
Yes, sir.
Mama's gotta be. Also, what exactly is your plan to keep her safe?
Masur. Masur.
Not sure yet. I'll figure something out.
What? Are you serious? And Paimon even gave you her vote of confidence back there. When did you become so sneaky?
Nah, I'll make sure to rough up anybody that comes in her way. Don't worry, I'm the big traveler. I won't let anybody stop me, man. Won't let anybody stop me. Alrighty. Let's return to Hisi Island. Over here. Let's go and plan our plan. Yo, we're playing big tune, bro. We're playing big tune.
Hey, Llama, it's us. Huh? Varka? What are you doing here?
Yo, Grandmaster.
Beats me. I had a bit too much to drink last night, and when I woke
Now
up,
you
I
got
was on
raped.
Easy Island.
That's crazy.
Mr. Varka is helping to oversee Nasha Town's preparations for Moon Prayer Night. He is here to go over some details regarding the decorations and custom cloth designs.
Right, yeah, that too.
Bro doesn't want to be there.
That too.
Yes, celebrating this festival is a long-held tradition here in Krai. On this day,
So you guys scrub the whole time, but
the
when it's
branches
Moon
of
Prayer
the
Night, be like,
fertile
yeah,
earth turns
let's
into a
pause,
full
let's
moon,
pause.
and the moon prayer blossoms bloom with a special
It's like the end of
fragrance.
World War II,
Our people
when the
believe
fighting
in
literally
blessing.
just stopped.
It's an especially welcome event coming off the back of all that nasty business with Rare. Everyone got put through the ringer recently, and now they're looking to turn their fortunes around.
Fortunately for you, you just rocked back inside. When we were in the front line.
The big shots in town all agree that a big, lively celebration is just what we need to rebuild people's faith in this place.
No wonder Catherine said that people weren't so bothered about the religious element.
That's right. It's become more of a local custom by this point. The celebrations have little to do with whether the religious stories behind this event are true or not. Even the Frost Moon Scions are eagerly awaiting the coming of Moon Prayer Night, despite now knowing that their past beliefs were founded on a falsehood.
That's fair. It's a bit like the lantern ride in Liyue. It's a chance for people to enjoy themselves, not debate the existence of the Adepti. Oh, one other thing. We just went to see Columbina. We went ahead and invited her to take part in the festival.
Wait, so... you mean she agreed to it?
Then I suppose that she intends to return to the moon on that day.
Oh, yeah! It's kind of a complicated process, but basically,
I understand. In truth, I had a feeling that she might
I would
make
want to
such
go
a
back
decision.
home too. In no place like
Kuthar has decided to
home.
participate in the festival. We should prepare accordingly.
yeah, exactly. She was saying how it could be risky for her to show her face in public. We were wondering if there was any way we could hide her.
Put on a costume. Put up.
Unfortunately, the people who carved the statues did an excellent job of capturing her likeness.
Darn! We may have bitten off more than we can chew here.
Nah, don't sweat the small stuff. We can handle that.
Huh? Are you saying you have a plan?
Not as such, no, but the most important thing with a festival is to keep the mood light and your spirits up. You can't
Keep
go
it chin
preparing
up.
for a festival with those long faces. You'll never convince anyone to enjoy themselves.
The Mondstatter spirit is strong with this one.
As it happens, I agree with Mr. Varka. Let's start by making our appreciation for Kuthar and who knows? Once we get the ball rolling, perhaps everything will just fall into place.
The doctor will pull up.
Hey! Did you catch that? Llama said the thing! Or close enough at least.
Humph.
I'm looking forward to the Moon Prayer Night already. We have a festival in Mondstadt called Windbloom, and you can always tell which couples are celebrating it for their first time by the smiles on their faces. Big,
Yeah,
beaming
because it's
smiles,
dead
the
after a
whole face
while,
is glowing.
innit?
And I have a feeling we'll get to see that same smile on the Moon Goddess's face at this festival.
Not quite the same, surely.
Anyway, I'll take care of business in the city, but I'll have to leave the decor up to you and the Frost Moon Scions. No one else can capture that But lastly, there's the final key element that brings the festival to life. Companionship.
We'll get a friend. We'll get the friend.
Before you leave, let me show you something that we've been preparing. Mr. Varka had asked to see it already, so you may as well tag along. Also, I have some further questions about Kutar's decision.
That's if she want to answer it. Because it seems like she hiding stuff. You gonna play the drum?
What's this? They sure look like they're having fun.
I believe so. Kuhenki seem very skilled at playing drums like these, although I'm not sure where they learned it from.
Maybe it's an innate talent? In their eyes, they're probably just playing with toys.
But the beat sounds cool.
Luanatar! You wanna play too?
Yeah. She looks more confused than anything.
She know about her life, bro. She know about her life.
Maybe we can teach her next time if we get the chance.
Alrighty.
What are these floaty things?
Moon veils.
Everyone seems hard at work.
Yeah, bro, it's big event, Column. Be now be
They are
going up to the
preparing
moon,
items
man.
for Moon Prayer Night.
It's
For
big
instance,
event.
The sculpture being made over here. Mr. Varka and I were just finalizing the details of where it will be placed.
Ah, there she is. Not to worry, though. All the necessary arrangements have been made. Just let me know once it's ready, and I'll get some people to ship it over.
No
You
scene.
have my thanks. And over here, we are preparing a very traditional confection.
Oh, look at all these colors! It looks great! Can Paimon try one?
Of course. I have a feeling you'll like it.
I'm on fiending for the event.
You bet! Sweets and treats are Paimon's favorite!
Yes, sir.
If you included those in the Feast of the Moon, I bet Paimon would have joined the Frost Moon Scions by now.
There will also be verdant crests like this present in Nasha Town during the festival. The timing of
Then I
the
won't have a
night
guide.
is not completely set in advance. We make a rough estimate, then observe the changes in the verdant crests and moon prayer blossoms to guide us. As such, the wait itself is a fun feature of this particular festival.
Yeah, the adventure is always better than the result. That's one thing I'll always say. The adventure is always better than the result.
Let's talk here. To tell the truth, I am very surprised to hear that Kutar is willing to participate in the festival. I once asked her if she'd be willing to stay with the Frost Moon Scions. I could introduce her to everyone, and we could be a family to one another.
Nah, but she want to go to the moon, bro. She want to go to the moon.
She did not
You
answer.
can't stop that.
But she has not appeared here since. I took this to mean her answer was no. But if that were the case, she would not have accepted this invitation. Ah,
What's the message again? Oh yes, yes, yes and no.
maybe she is right.
Message is
Maybe the
yes
Frost Moon Scions
and
of
no.
today no longer need a moon goddess. But my wish was not for her.
I mean,
to
you've
appear and be
basically been
worshipped
living
as
with
a
all
deity.
one.
I simply
would you
wanted
need
to
one
offer
right
her a place
now?
to stay. I'm sure she believes that showing herself here might invite Fatui intervention, and as such, she does not wish to cause us trouble. But what really pains me about all this is that this is her birthplace. She ought to belong here, yet no one has been able to grant her shelter.
I think I'm qualified to weigh in here. When someone's about to depart on a long trip, what they need is blessings, not burdens. We should wish her the best, not make the journey harder than it already
Yeah,
is.
motivated to do what she wants to do.
Anyway,
Don't
she's
force her
agreed
to stay
attend,
here.
hasn't she? All we need to do is simply respect her decision.
And make it the best
I see your point.
leaving gift ever.
Yes. She will soon depart after all.
Our job is to leave her with some happy memories. Besides, who's to say her journey to the moon is a one-way trip?
Yeah, she must
It's
comes
not like
back
she
now
can't
and
come back
again.
and visit if she wants, right?
She has the Fatui, she has us, she has you guys. She must want to, come out a few minutes before she goes back.
Paimon agrees wholeheartedly.
She may come every moon,
Let's keep it simple.
whatever, I forgot the name already, but a moon chanting ceremony.
All right, I'm gonna head back to Nasha Town soon. Want to come with? I'm guessing you have some other folks to visit there.
Sure thing. Let's go.
Yeah, we got to invite Inegra,
Thank you all.
Nefer, who else? Dory. Dory. Who else is there? Ayun, I know. Missing anyone? I don't think so. Flims, yeah, we gotta invite Flims. Yeah. Basically just the main crew. The main crew.
Huh? Hey, over there. It's Durin and Albedo with Flints. What could they be chatting about?
You're chatting about the doctor. The doctor.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Ah, Grand Master, and the Traveler and Paimon.
Yeah, we're good, man, we're good.
Hello there. It's been a while.
I mean, we literally just fought for real.
Perfect.
We told
We
mom.
have some new volunteers for our investigation.
Wait, let me guess. The righteous Lightkeepers are finally ready to hunt down the Abyssal Dragon?
Haha. Yes, that too.
Yeah, right. Oh, wait. Why does everyone keep saying that too?
Because that too.
Well, to be precise, the facts match, but not the causality.
Wait, so I...
Half right. Don't act so impressed with yourself.
Rocco's just saying shit.
Maybe I can explain. We ran into Mr. Flint's north of Nasha Town. At that time, we just noticed a few abyssal creatures out in the wild, but the strange thing was, I didn't detect any traces of abyssal energy on them at all. On closer inspection, we realized that they were not real
It
monsters.
reminded me of
Something akin to reflections in the water.
Currency
Or
Wars
perhaps a
and
mirage.
Honka.
Huh? What do you mean? Like,
Exactly. It was very peculiar. They roared and
I think I've heard of things like that happening in Krai before.
They're in
but I
the
don't
other
know much
side.
about it.
Like Stranger Things. They're in the other side.
Yes, it's a known phenomenon. Mirage-like illusions tend to appear in Nocturne in the run-up to Moon Prayer Night. From a distance, they appear quite real. I myself thought that Misters Durin and Albedo were locked in battle with abyssal monsters when I first arrived.
But after sharing intel and investigating a little further, we can confirm that these illusions are harmless. There is no great cause for concern.
Yeah, but suppose it couldn't cause even a greater problem than if they were real.
All the Mirage stories I've heard are either animals, rocks, or small houses. Abyssal monsters, though? That's a first.
It's a first for me too. So I'm planning to look into it further just to be on the safe side. I intend...
What about you two? Any plans?
Big alchemic brothers.
Alice contacted me a few days ago. She'd like me and Durin to assist her with an experiment. But we lost contact shortly after receiving the message. I'm sure that comes as no surprise to anyone familiar with
So
her.
it's all films, it's all
Don't know when the
films.
wind will blow. Yet when the wind blows, we will know. That, in a nutshell, describes how Alice operates.
I'm told as you're her son and all that. She would have been. No, anyway, you're Ryan, that's her son. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that tracks.
Okay. Well, I suggest we investigate this Mirage business in the meantime. It's piqued my curiosity, and I'm pretty sure I know someone who will already be 10 steps ahead.
Right? Whatever's happening in Krai, she always seems to be the first one to know.
Never.
Let's go see what she knows. We can invite her and her staff to the
I have a feeling she ain't gonna know nothing at all. Are you guys getting that feeling too, or is it just me that when we pull up, she's just gonna be like, yeah. Ukulumbula. I could have just teleported, you know. We still gotta go up. I could have just teleported. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Bro. I'm teleporting, bro. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'll basically walk. I might as well just walk. Okay, bro. We passed it the first time. Yeah, what's good enough for do you know anything about the mirage-like creature?
Noticed. There's certainly something a little fishy about this situation. Records indicate that this phenomenon can occur in the days before and following Moon Prayer Night. That said, it has always been a rare sight in the past.
So it's probably caused by the moon, since it's the closest to the VADs. It's probably causing those mirage-like.
The odds of encountering these phantoms are
I would have to
similar
say it's
to
probably
looking up
due
in
to
the
the
night
moon.
sky,
The real one
happening
or the
to see a
fake one.
shooting star, and managing to make a wish before it. But this time, either everyone's getting lucky, or they're appearing far more frequently than usual. Yehoda's out gathering intel as we speak. In the meantime, let me check off some points. First, the Abyss.
Yeah,
The
pieces.
ones we saw seem to be abyssal
Indeed. But we have identified one location where, given the scale and nature of the phantoms, it's almost as if someone's last
memories that the
memories are
moon
coming
kept.
to life. Or
Oh,
So, you mean the phantom monsters are hunting down the phantom humans?
exactly. The phantoms can interact with each other, but we have no means of intervening.
Also, it's basically like the same thing, how we would fight abyss monsters, but the mirage-like stuff, people would fight the mirage-like stuff monster. So it's basically the same predicament, just in another space or whatever.
In addition, some of the human phantoms would seem to be from the very distant past. This is clear both from the clothing they wear and the stories they tell. They claim to be from Hyperborea, a name which I've heard from Lauma before. If this is true, it means they must be from 6,000 years ago.
Damn.
did Paimon hear that right? 6,000 years?
It sounds like this merits further exploration.
That'd be a big help. I'll leave it with you, Albedo. My knowledge of ancient history is non-existent. I used to doze off every time the pre-Knights of Favonius era came up in class.
It's quite a miracle that you were able to understand these phantoms' speech, given how long ago they lived.
I suppose you're right. But I'll leave the archaeologists to ruminate over that conundrum. As an intelligence broker, my sole interest is in the value of the information. Which, in this case, hopefully means earning myself some good favor with our dear Lady Moonchanter.
So calculating. Whew, this intel broker logic always catches Paimon by surprise.
Sounds to me like we could split the work up.
Yeah, me and Vodka, the rest of you can go together.
I think the abyssal phenomenon is best left to Albedo, Flints, and me.
Agreed. It coincides with my duty as a lightkeeper.
Oh, so that means we're getting
For my
Vodka.
part, I'd like to understand the abyss better. Even a little knowledge would go a long way.
Well, yeah, you're new. You're newborn.
This is certainly a rare opportunity to study the abyss.
So it's good that
Even
you
rarer, perhaps.
find out
is the
about
chance
the
to make
abyss.
contact with the ancients.
The Curatorium will take the lead on investigating the Hyperboreans. We put in the work to learn what we know so far. It seems only fair that we get some quantity of exclusive intel.
That just leaves our trusty team of 2 unassigned.
Wait, what is Vodka doing?
Since you became an honorary knight, of course.
So we actually got Vodka on the
Paul and
team.
Peanut to come to the Moon Prayer Night celebrations. Would you and Yehoda like to join too?
She agreed to that? Huh. Quite an achievement. Never
And
underestimate the traveler, I guess.
yeah, never underestimate the dance.
I'd be happy. to
Underestimate the
join. No
dance.
point shutting myself inside when the streets are all decked out. I doubt any clients will be visiting during the festival, and Yehoda loves a party. So I'm sure she'll jump at the opportunity.
No, 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 no.
Way to contradict me in front of...
Wait, no, that's not what I have bad news, boss.
What's the bad news?
So many people. All right, everyone inside, quick.
We're already inside, bro. Yo, what are you running so fast for?
This is gonna sound crazy, but hear me out. I saw one of those phantoms at Star Sand Shoal.
Yo.
It was some sort of flying ship.
Like a spaceship?
It would make sense since it's from... Yo, everything making sense, bro. Everything making sense.
You said you saw the same thing through the moon marrow, right?
Huh? Wait. Back up. You came here in a spaceship?
I mean, how else would we travel Spanish, bro?
What's it like on the inside?
You thought we flew?
Flying through space?
We didn't unlock any teleports to anything, so... That's literally the only way that we could come, because we didn't know. Maybe the next time we can just teleport, but... This time we gotta... The first time around, it's a spaceship.
Yep, exactly. Huge discovery. You're the best. Second best intel broker in the world. After your boss, of course.
Wow. Really?
Why Negra smiling like that?
I'm all that.
I guess that decides where we're heading next.
We're heading by the spaceship,
Come on.
and they're going to
that.
investigate the
I know the
abysses.
spaceship doesn't have anything to do with me, but you don't want to leave me as the only one twiddling my thumbs, do you?
I mean, that's what you did against the whole fight against Rear.
Fair enough.
In that case, let's meet back here to discuss our...
I wish everyone a productive investigation.
Yeah, same to you, big man.
You too.
Same to you. Baka's so big, though.
What's up, boss? Aren't we gonna head out?
What's never thinking
Tell me,
about?
Yehoda, when did the Curatorium start giving out intel for free?
Oh,
Damn. Yehoda's job is looking shaky. Looking shaky. Let's check something. Yo. Okay, I was about to say if they made me talk too little, bro. Yeah, at least we didn't have no reason to talk to little, bro. Yo, watch the spaceship, guys. That spaceship looks so sick. Yo. Wait, you might see an image of me and
Yehoda was right on
my
the
bro.
This phantom really is your spaceship. But that's so weird. Why would it show up
You remember,
here? Is it some kind of projection? Or
you remember it shows things from the past, like the people, the monsters.
somehow it left an
Spaceship is a
after
thing
it?
of the past, so that would explain everything.
Ah, you're already here.
Yo, Lama, what's up, man?
Miss Lauma, what a surprise. I thought you were busy with festival preparations.
I was, until one of our people informed me that a strange sight had appeared at Star Sand Shoal.
Man, I mean, it's strange for real. It's strange for real. I'm an old
I've never seen
flabbergasted.
something quite like this before.
I'm as well
Tried to see it for
flabbergasted.
myself.
Same here. Oh, so we heard that these things appear around the festival period.
Unfortunately not. We have
Columbina
very
might
limited
know,
information
or the
about
doctor.
them, since they can't be interacted with. And no human phantoms have ever made an appearance before now.
Okay, that's a bit strange, but
Is that these
Columbine or the
appear
doctor
to be
might know.
connected to the increase in Kuvaki energy around this time.
Yeah, seems like that's all we can do. This is all so confusing.
Allow me to lend you a hand.
Yeah, this is my hands. Okay. Yo, why is the spaceship looking so like low res? Am I tripping, bro? Okay, there's some deer.
Our friend here should be able to provide us with some information.
Is that a phantom?
I've heard about how the Frost Moon Scions live in harmony with the animals and can even communicate with them. That's coming in handy now, for sure.
Okay.
Oh no. How does a deer sound? Does a deer even make any noise? I'm guessing it goes no.
It appears to share our curiosity
At least I
about
think
this
so.
giant spaceship, so I asked it if it wouldn't mind investigating along with some friends. In return, I told it about some nearby spots where the wild fruit grows abundantly.
But how can it eat if it's not from our timeline or space or whatever it is, bro? What's the sense in
We
that?
may live in a different era from these phantoms, but I trust that the terrain, climate, and ecology here are more resistant to the effects of time.
Oh, okay, well, it makes sense because it probably would have been there back in the day. But... Okay, sorry for the disrespect. Sorry for the disrespect.
And hope for the best.
All back together. Must have been a lot of fruit.
Indeed. Now let me ask them some questions.
Yeah, let's see what they found out. No.
It did find a lot of wild fruit. Enough for them to feast for a long while. This puffin circled in the air several times, but didn't spot anything out of the ordinary.
Huh. Well, it definitely makes sense to get a bird's eye view.
Indeed. Other than that, I was also thinking that the world these phantoms see is also different from ours.
Yeah, they wouldn't have seen the Nocturne of the day.
Oh, I
Or at
get
least
what
they
you
wouldn't be
mean.
seeing.
The wild fruit exist in
They're
both
not
times and
crowded today.
spaces, but there might also be things that only exist in that space-time, which we can't see.
And they don't see our.
Good point. Great thinking, Llama.
Blunthorn Rhino, the sniffer mole, tried too, but despite being a skilled digger, it could not get through.
Maybe I know our spaceship I built would be tough,
They
so
say that the spaceship
it
looks
makes
robust
sense.
and undamaged. It seems completely impervious to any and all attacks. Whatever lies within is well defended from harm.
So it's the opposite of when we went on Forest and the Honkai.
Just like us humans, there was nothing they could do about this spaceship either.
Yes, still, they deserve our thanks.
Yeah, because they put in the effort. They put
We
in
are
the
grateful
effort.
for all your efforts, dear friends. Now go and enjoy your feast.
Nom 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 nom. Yeah, actually they're fiending for our feast, bro.
I've noticed some other human
They're
phantoms gathered
fiending
nearby.
for our
Come
feast.
on, let's go talk to them.
Okay, but yeah, it wouldn't make more sense to ask the humans in the first place. I now realize. Yo, when we go too close, they disappear. That's crazy.
What is this thing? I've never seen it move, and there's no way to get inside.
Goodness knows. My grandpa says it's been sitting here at least since his grandpa was still alive.
Bruh, so you know seeing it for the first time, bro?
What about his grandpa? Did he say anything to your grandpa's grandpa about it?
Bro.
Huh? I don't know. In all likelihood, it was here back then too. Hard to imagine something this huge.
Guess that means that as far as they're concerned,
It's so long we've been to Tibet, bro. I thought it was like no more than like 600. 600 years. The Remir.
Come on, brothers. If we can get even a small chunk off of this thing, it's gotta be worth a fortune.
But we only make it with sturdy materials. You mean Chaimon?
Yes, brother, I shall join you. Let's make our fortune.
We should.
What the? This thing is crazy tough. I can't
Yeah, I mean
scratch
it's built by the
made of.
big Don. So it must be
Sorry,
tough.
brother. Looks like we'll have to seek our fortunes elsewhere.
enjoying yourself?
I was just seeing if I could influence this phantom's perception by playing. But nope, no dice.
No diesel.
I'm sure we're all starting to build up an idea of what's going on here now that we've spoken to some of the people. These phantoms are reenacting real historical events in Krai. It's almost like we're in some kind of interactive stage play. We can talk to the actors, but the plot is fixed, and we can't influence it.
It makes sense. History is set in stone. The objective facts of the past cannot be changed.
There we go. What's done is done.
Paimon totally thought you were just goofing around earlier. But actually, you were doing some serious investigating.
I mean, he's curious too, you know.
Of course I was. Anyway, at this point, I think we're forced to conclude that although the Phantom spaceship is right there in front of us, we aren't going to learn much about it from these people.
So we gotta handle it our own way. Yeah, that's unfortunate. We can't find anything right now. But at least we have a start. That's the good thing.
Don't be discouraged. If nothing else, this is proof of the ship's existence.
I mean, we already know. I mean, holes. We came here.
Think about it.
It's
So
true.
many
The
people tried
ship.
to hack their way inside, but no one could get the door open. It's made of very tough material. To me,
Well, yeah.
we'll either find the ship itself or the story behind it. It's just a matter of time.
Thanks, Baka.
Every now and then, when Varka gets serious, he actually does seem like Grandmaster material for once.
I wonder how the others are doing. Let's head back for now.
Yeah, because they still gotta
Also,
investigate
drinks
the
are on
abyss,
me if Team
and they
Knights of
gotta sort
Favonius
out the
first to finish.
festival.
Wait, we haven't
Well,
One in Team Knights of Favonius as well.
you probably have the most quid. In fact, I have about 70
You're very welcome
million.
to join.
But I know
We've even got
some
a cathedral ready for you.
has less than 1 million, so I'm guessing in that case you will still have the most consistent
Isn't that technically
amount of
blasphemy?
money.
You wouldn't dare make a joke like that if Barbados was in earshot.
Nah, I'm sure Barbados doesn't mind a little harmless blasphemy once in a while.
Yeah, Venti seems like that kind of person. Alright, let's meet back up and see what the others found. I mean, we basically found out nothing at all, but we'll still share our info. Yo? Bruh.
Oh, no!
That bro dying in the afterlife. What Duran doing, bro? Bro acting like he could do something. Bro getting me Vex.
I know it's hard to stomach, Mr. Duran. But as I'm sure you've noticed, there is nothing we can do to intervene in that which unfolds before us.
Duran's slow.
But
I know he newborn, but bro's slow.
And try you have. But are you aware of how many unsuccessful attempts you've made now?
I wasn't keeping count.
I'm afraid this is the 39th failure so far. Or the 5th if we're only counting this particular victim. There are no indications that these phantoms may be altered in any way.
You seem to have calmed down a little. I'll make us a fire. You should rest and have some water.
Yes,
Feeling any better
sir.
now, Mr. Duran?
Let me have a bottle of water, alright. But it's the play.
May I ask a few questions?
Be my guest.
What exactly are we witnessing here? What happened to those people?
It's the usual.
My guess would be that
Written
we're
from the
seeing
abyss.
Krai during the Conrian Cataclysm. Would that be accurate?
Conria.
That is correct. As you know, once the abyss senses even the tiniest crack, it floods in and spreads like wildfire.
Wildfire.
There was a time in the distant past when it permeated all of Krai, causing immeasurable harm. To peep then 500 years ago, the whole of Tevat suffered an abyssal disaster. Once more, Krai was dealt a devastating blow.
I see.
But the Notkai wasn't as strong as the Seven
In the
Nation.
face of the abyssal onslaught, all were like grains of sand tossed around by a tidal wave. Be they human, fae, or god.
They couldn't handle the
The moment
abysses.
you witnessed is but one drop in a whole ocean of catastrophe.
All right. I guess that answers my second question, too. I wanted to know why there's nothing I could do to help them, and that's because what we are seeing is history.
Well, I mean, you're answering
That would be
yourself,
my
bro.
guess as well.
As I understand it, history and fate are not all that dissimilar. The latter may be unseen to us, but both are immutable.
Yes. Fate was determined long, long ago.
I still have a couple of other questions for you, Mr. Flint's.
Flims.
You mentioned more than one abyssal disaster that has struck this land in the past. How can you be sure that what we're seeing is from the Conrian incident?
I mean, what else could it be, really? I mean,
And also, how are you able to stay so calm when you're talking about these events?
because Flynn's seen worse thing in his
From
life.
everything I know about you,
Seen
you're
worse.
not cold or ruthless, and you're not indifferent to the suffering of others.
Alas, I am forced to show my age.
Wait, so
One is not easily moved by history when one has witnessed the truth firsthand.
Okay, makes sense, makes sense.
I'm sorry.
You needn't apologize. Your passion is a good thing to have. treasure it. Because someday you may find it in terribly short supply.
Man, like Jiren.
Now, at the risk of offending you, I have a question in return.
Sure.
Curiosity toward the abyss. Is it born from hatred or because you sense its call?
Ooh, that's a good
I
question.
only ask because I kept a fragment of Rere's body in my lantern for a short time. Specifically, his heart. So I know what a burden it can be to carry the abyss with you, and I hear its power growling from somewhere within you. In my eyes, your mere existence is a miracle.
Let's see how he answers the question.
My honest answer is I don't know. I don't think I have the confidence to say for certain. What I will say is the abyss is not the only issue that haunts me. Even before I became who I am today, the question dogged me constantly. Should I even exist at all?
I don't want to burst your bubble, but I think no.
My doubts remain unresolved. But when we fought Rerir, sometimes it is the darkness within us that allows us to achieve the impossible.
Big
I
words.
certainly got the sense from your 39 attempts that you were trying to achieve the impossible. It sounds like you've resolved to see the truth for yourself.
Absolutely. In that sense, he and I are quite similar.
Then I wish you every success. I look forward to the day of your transcension. Well, if everyone's caught their breath, I suppose we should head back. Oh, and one last thing. I'd appreciate if you kept our discussion about history a secret.
Sure, no scene. No scene. Although I weren't
Incredibly,
there.
our separate investigations
No
led us all to the
scene.
same conclusion. Hooray for consensus!
Yeah, but we barely learned anything though. I totally thought this would be the mother lode. Talking with the ancients? I mean, come on. And all this stuff about moons and hyperopia.
I understand your frustration. We found the same issue. Each phantom only showed a very brief moment in time. There isn't much value to be found in these miscellaneous fragments of a civilization's history, no matter how glorious it may have been.
If there's a silver lining, it's that these phantoms are harmless to the present reality. They shouldn't get in the way of the festivities.
But we still have to figure out what's going on.
Agrees. And not just because it's the first thing she understood in this whole conversation.
You look disappointed, Nefer. Is something the matter?
What do you think? We all worked our tails off, but the only one to gain anything from it was you, Lady Moonjanter.
Well, please do share the Hyperborean records with me. I will gladly inscribe them in our people's documents.
Oh, duh! Yeah! That was it! Hyperborea! Hyperborea.
I'm serious. Only an expert in the Frost Moon Scions and their history can turn these records. The alternative is to let them gather dust on the Curatorium's. Nefer, you're wise enough to know that cooperating and sharing the profits is the best course of action here.
Well, that goes without saying. Sure, let's do that.
Huh? But didn't you say we aren't supposed to give out intel for free? Sorry. Shutting up.
Your food is still shook.
Now is not a good time to push Nefer's buttons.
Anyway, back to Moon Prayer Night. I'm thinking that we should prepare something a little special, aside from the usual decorations and...
You mean a parting gift?
Can't go wrong with food. Although, does food go bad on the moon?
I'm not asking the real questions.
Perhaps a
I'm
lantern
not
would be a
asking the
better
real
choice.
questions.
It might be dark up there.
What about a
Bro.
clockwork mecha model from Fontaine.
Friend's not asking the
I've
real
got a whole
questions.
bunch at home. I use them for fighting practice in my free time.
None of these sound like things she would be even remotely interested
She just want a hug, man. Let's just give her a
I don't
hug.
interact with her enough to know what.
Yeah. It would really save us the guesswork if someone could find out what she's into.
Don't ask me. Don't ask me. Hmm.
Wait, what the?
They're all watching me, bro.
Traveler? They're all looking at you.
Great! Haha, problem solved. Now, I need to stop by Dory's. Gonna need her help sourcing a bunch of stuff for the festival.
Okay.
Then let's leave it there for now. We all have our own business to attend to. Traveler, if you find out what Kutar likes, let us know right away.
Yeah, I'll send you a message on WhatsApp or IG, depending on your preferred method. What are you watching during
Something the
night?
matter? I'm fine. It's just... I'm still feeling a little rattled after witnessing the horrors of the Abyss. But it's okay. This is something I have to work through. I'll be alright. Thanks for your
I mean, they're new to this world, so it's okay.
If you ever feel like something's wrong,
Basically a baby, so you gotta realize what's going on and all that.
Come on. Stop treating me like a kid.
I mean, you're basically a kid, just with the knowledge of albedo. Let's go and ask Columbina what she likes. Alright, so we're gonna pull up and we're gonna see where, the doctor, I'm sure. Please let me see the doctor. The doctor playable when. Oh, cool. Am I hearing it? No, that's rough.
Columbina, we're back! Huh? She's not. Weren't there a few Kuhenki here last time too? Where did they all go?
She got abducted.
Walkies? For Kuhenki? Oh well. Looks
I
like
woke
we're
my
just having a
fish.
bad time. Let's try again tomorrow. There's still a few days until Moon Prayer Night, so we're in no rush. Besides,
She got abducted, bro. Where else would she be in here? Let's be honest. Where else would she be? Like on a ones besides here.
Columbina, are you back yet? Oh, how strange. Looks like she's still
It's
bright.
been
It's
on.
not like her to spend so much time outside, especially since she's worried about attracting
I
unwanted
told you
attention.
she's been abducted.
Lunatar,
Yo, Lunatar.
hey! Sorry, didn't understand. But yeah, that's even stranger. What about him? Oh, that's not good news. They change color when Columbina gets weaker, right? And they look super pale right now. Good idea. She might know what's happening.
The doctor. Let's go and save her from the doctor.
Ah, it's you. How is Kutar? Is she... No, she hasn't. I came here to check on her after I noticed the flowers had changed. Based on past precedent, she must be very weak right now. Even get...
Not to mention that she doesn't do that at the best of times either. So yeah, this is super weird.
No. Very few people are in the know about Kutar's whereabouts. And if anyone
They're like
suspicious
rare,
had
but
visited, they'd
they
have left some
still
sort of evidence.
did his thing.
Come on, let's go to Nasha Town. If anyone has seen her, someone there will know about it. It's not Krai's information hub after
I
all.
told you she's been abducted. Because the doctor can surely leave no traces. I'm sure. Columbina, where are you? Where are you?
delicious.
No, I don't recognize.
Alas, your free and easy adventure time is.
Whoa!
Not sure.
It's
But
Alice.
definitely hostile.
It's Alice. It's
No,
Alice.
no, not that way. The final boss is right.
The sniffer mole?
That's the final boss? Surely not.
No, it's not Alice. It's Nico.
Okay, the jig is up. I'll stop teasing you. Turn around. It seems
No, it is
I'm able
Alice.
to leave
I'm a
an
stupid bro.
indelible impression, even though you've never seen my face. Nothing could make a great mage more pleased with herself.
Alice, great adventure of the realms. Dodo King, defender of all Mondstadt, etc. Mother of the most adorable Klee. Gosh. Damn. Subdued by aura alone.
What is going on?
I've heard that all the big shots in Teyvat have long, wordy titles that stun people speechless when they make their entrance.
I mean, I've only seen it like for 2 weeks, Sinners and you. So I mean, I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Unfortunately, none of them are affiliated with the Hexen Circle, and we ourselves keep a very low profile. The notorious name-dropping doesn't quite work for us. Still, I, for one, think I'm really quite amazing.
Yes, you are.
So that didn't stop me from coming up with a title anyway.
Alice? It's really you this time? Not a lantern or a dodoco, but Alice in the flesh?
Yo, she's Pyro? Yo, she finna be sick.
That's right. So, what do you think? How does it feel to finally meet me?
You look like...
You look so young.
What is that supposed to mean, I'm the mother of Klee, Teyvat's #1 cutie. How old could I possibly be?
Who your husband, bro?
So she's a friend of yours?
Kind of. This is actually the first time we've seen her in person.
I see. Madam Mage, that was, quite a powerful entrance. I certainly...
It's okay, Lauma, don't force it. Paimon will do the honors. This is Alice from the Hexen Circle. She's a friend of ours. And of Arcus, too. That's right. She's a good person. Just kinda... unpredictable.
Well, what is the human heart if not unpredictable? If we could not do as we please, how would we differ from machines?
I am Lauma, Moon Chanter of the Frost Moon Scions. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Yo.
Oh, I know. Before you got here, I spent a good, 15 minutes getting up to speed on Nodkrai's present situation. In other words, I've read the whole in the last episode part, so...
Okay, so we realize everything is a script. Okay.
Fair enough. Well, Miss Alice, I can already tell that you have quite a unique personality.
More than unique. Yo, I'll click something.
You'll get used to it. Paimon sure is. So anyway, what are you doing in Nocturne, Alice?
Oh, I thought I told you already. This time, I'm the final boss.
Yo, lock in.
And what a formidable foe I shall be. Powerful, confident, decisive, and good luck finding my weak spot. You will never succeed. Oh, drat. My one weakness, and you found
Oh, your
it in
weakness is
instant.
Jean.
Fate has
What?
been dealt a devastating blow.
You telling me? And to each their own.
Thus falls the great Dodo King.
Why are you playing along with us, Noc?
For funsies, of course. What's wrong, Paimon? Are you disappointed in me? Am I a gigantic
Because we
letdown?
know with Alice involved, nothing's impossible.
No, it's just...
Nothing's
you're like a little
impossible.
lady. And this is the one time you've shown up in person. Paimon figured it would be for something more high stakes than just goofing around.
You're quite right. I'm here in Not Krai because something big happened. something big enough it caught the attention of the Hexenzirkel.
It has to be the doctor, my god.
It concerns the 3 moons, Tevat's borders,
Man.
and of course, the moon goddess you are currently searching for. Kind of. Why don't we discuss this over a pot of tea?
A pot of E.
My main reason for coming on this trip to Tevat was, of course, to have some fun. But I do technically have a job to do as well, namely, maintaining the stability of Tevat's borders.
Yeah, just a side mission, just a side
The
mission, no,
complicated part,
casually
But
just
to sum it up, a
dealing with
enemies are
Tevat's
all that
border.
lie beyond Tevat's border. We'd find ourselves in a real pickle if they ever made it through. And the phantoms you've been seeing are a sign that the border has been disturbed.
Ah, no wonder they tend to show up around Moon Prayer Night.
Yeah, because of the
Is it
involvement.
because the real moon is now so close to us that its power can cross the border?
I want to see this moon. This moon
In
probably looks
part,
so cool.
But only a negligible amount passes through. Just enough to influence the verdant crests and so on. And as you've noticed, there has been an unprecedented number of phantoms appearing this year. The influence
Probably because of the
moon
crack
we are
in the
living
sky,
within
probably.
cannot explain this. No. There is another, the trilunar syzygy.
Okay.
A trilunar syzygy.
The
Eons ago, before the heavenly principles came to Tevat, it was the then 3 moon goddesses who controlled the laws of this world.
eons ago. Before the heavenly principles. Ooh, so Columbina's ancestors or whatever.
That's exactly it. The 3 goddesses split these powers amongst themselves, promising never to consolidate them into one singular body. But, fast forwarding to the present, the eternal moon's marrow is with you, while the iridescent moon's marrow, which should never have appeared in this world, has been retrieved. Add that to the presence of a moon goddess in the flesh and... and it's having a noticeable effect on Tevat's borders. Because I wish to give my darling daughter a peaceful, sunny
Bruh.
environment to grow up in.
Kinda sounds like you're dodging the question.
Well, that's one reason anyway, and the most important one. The others are a little complicated to explain. For instance, cleaning up after dearest Miss R.
Ah. Granddaughter.
Albedo could tell you more about that if you're curious. But right now, I have a more important question to ask you. Why are you collecting the moon marrows? I see.
Nicole? You mean Mage Anne?
Yes, Nicolreen.
Oh, so you remember. Ah, yes, of course. But back to the story of our dear moon goddess. I'm afraid her intended method of returning to the moon is unlikely to work anymore.
Oh, but you better be the one to spill, to break the news to her.
What does that mean?
She may be missing, but she hasn't gone anywhere. She has disappeared.
Oh, the line between dreams and reality. Yo. Big lore, guys. Lock in on the lore. Lock in on the damn lore.
My body is so heavy.
Okay.
Wait, no. It's my mind that's heavy. My arms and legs are as light as a feather. What's happening to me? I feel drowsy, like I've been asleep for too long. Is it daytime?
Yeah, gotta get the blood pumping, gotta get the blood flowing.
Are you too?
Yo.
Huh?
Whoa. She's not here no more. She's a phantom. She's a phantom. I knew that. I said that at the beginning of the stream.
The day has come at last.
But you're not a part of this world. That's crazy. Aww.
Have I grown so weak that I can't even sustain my physical form?
You let yourself go.
But Moon Prayer Night is nearly here. I was so close to returning up. Death is near. Is this how will I return to them?
Was she scared?
So far, at least, I still exist, but as my power wanes, I suppose.
Ooh, this may be a last chance to visit the first moon and club. Don't let it slip away.
Come on, come on! Wait for me!
The Frost Moon Enclave. How much it has changed since I was born.
His name was a nice, proper kingdom.
These decorations... It's...
How fascinating. I've never had the chance to be privy to people's private lives in this way. In the past, people would get so solemn and serious the moment I showed my face. Like they were...
Karina, Lametti, it's time to eat! Coming!
Utar.
I want to watch them a little longer.
Watch them as long as you can. Yo, we're playing with Columbula. Yo, let me just test out to like running a little bit. Yo, she finna be so cool to like walk around with. Yeah, when she comes out.
So just fill these balloons with air, right?
Yep. Try a couple now to test things out. The rest can wait till Moon Prayer Night.
Think fast.
Rita!
Teasing an acolyte of the Frost Moon Scions? Surely that's a punishable offense.
Take this!
Huh?
Alright, enough horsing around.
The task is just to check that the balloons don't leak, right? Doesn't matter if we fill them with...
Okay, you got me there. And you got me there.
We won't use all of them. And as long as Lady Lauma's trusted acolyte doesn't snitch, this can stay as a little secret between...
Oh, you menace. Then, think fast!
They're just having fun. Better have some balloons remaining for the festival.
Is pumping a balloon full of water really so much fun?
I mean, it's alright, maybe when I was a child, but if you catch me pelting a balloon, a water balloon in the Big 2-5, then something's off. And something's off for sure, man.
I'm sure you're both tired from playing all day. Come on, eat up.
A plain, humble meal. That has always been the way of the Frost Moon Scions.
Huh? How come Lametti got a midsummer berry dessert? Oh, I always get Lockaberry. I don't mind sharing. You can have...
They're sharing food? I've never shared food with anyone before. Even at the Harbinger tea parties. And when I couldn't finish my food...
You're comparing children to harbingers, bro.
They'd leave the leftovers out of the moonlight.
If I was the doctor, nobody can touch my shit.
Hey! That was 2 bites!
Oh, you two. Oh, don't fret now. Here, have some of Granny's too.
So this is what it means to be family.
You're gonna be sharing food with the moon.
I'm seeing so much that I'd never usually get to see. They'd never act like this when I was around. It's nice, being able to just watch people in peace in these final moments.
Nah, don't die, don't die.
What a rare opportunity. I think I'll go take a look around Nasha Town, too.
Maybe the traveler will be there. Oh, she cares about us. That's cute. That's cute. What? Bro. Ain't nobody cares.
After the War of Funerary Flame, the moon goddesses were no longer recognized by Tevat. They lost the whole foundation for their existence. That's why the moon goddess's strength is fading. She cannot withstand the world's rejection of her.
Just like what Colambula said.
To be more pedantic about it, the moon goddesses did something to offend the heavenly principles, and that's why they were ousted. Something of a recurring theme into theoretically speaking.
Yeah, everyone
which
against
would mean
the
they're
heavenly
crosshairs
principle.
too, but they can't tell me what to do. I'll say whatever I want.
That's like a norm. You gotta be against the heavenly principles.
Anywho, the moon marrow energy.
If I ever pull up into that, my motto will be,
battle against the ray hair of
I'm
Solar,
against
only
the
we can
heavenly principle. And I should be safe. No one will pull up on me.
Fortunately, it happened close enough to Moon Prayer Night when the Kuvaki concentration here is high. That's the only reason she managed to survive this long.
What do you mean, fortunately? You said she disappeared. We're too late.
Ugh, what a headache. I thought this was all common knowledge. I guess.
But if you explained yourself better, then
Now,
we'll have to be asking them
earlier that the moon
questions.
goddesses lost the foundation for their existence. The reason for that has to do with the natural order. Basically, the rationale for their existence in Tevat was lost. The same logic applies to the present moon goddess too. Consider her existence so far. Her comrades in the Fatui called her Damselette. And she was worshipped as Kutar by the Frost Moon Scions. But these connections have now been severed, whether by her hand or yours.
So the rationale that once sustained her existence is now gone.
Wait, we did that to her?
Oh, well, strictly speaking, yes. But let's not start pointing fingers, shall we? I'll only end up as the big bad villain, and that's not the kind of final boss I want to be. Of course I do. I'm only the greatest mage in the whole entire world. Now, if you wish to find your moon goddess, there are two problems we need to solve. Firstly, we'll need to strengthen the connection between her and Tevat, at least enough to sustain her until Moon Prayer Night.
Strengthen her connection. But does that mean I'll have to rally all the Frost Moon faithful behind this?
It almost goes without saying.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree?
I'd better get me some alpacas. Once they've hauled everything over to Snezhnaya, I can make a little extra by selling their wool.
This research looks promising indeed.
Natland specialties are the best in the world. It almost goes without saying.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life.
I'm afraid a bygone faith and a former home won't be of any help to her now. Do you know her name?
Yes, her name is Columbula.
Her name?
Oh, yes. Names are very important things. A name is a fundamental concept that anchors one's entire existence. Then your first job is to find it. As a moon goddess, neither Columbina nor Kutar is her true name, and she's never really accepted.
So, finding out her real
Damn
name
good.
is enough to sustain her existence?
Yes, I know it sounds like a small step, but every journey begins that way. So for now, that's all we need to focus on. The second problem is with her plan
We
to
gotta
use the moon
start
arrows
small.
to return to the moon. Unfortunately, piercing through the false sky will take an enormous amount of power.
Yeah, call up my boy the doctor. He can do it.
Given her current condition, she won't be able to provide anywhere but. No need to fret. Nicole's the expert in this field.
Wait, Mage N is going. That means we've got 2 Hexen Circle mages on the case. This is turning into a pretty big.
Actually, this is more of a side quest for me. Like you said, I'm a busy lady, so I can't stay for too long. I'll have to return to Tibet's border soon.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
That's the upside you get for looking out for my little Klee. Hopefully that will incentivize you to carry on keeping her company in the future. Anyway, jokes aside, you'd better get moving. It will take quite a miracle for the moon goddess's consciousness to hold out till moon prayer night. Oh, I suppose I might as well tell you where Nicole is before I leave. Off you go now. Time to meet your new friend. Oh, yes, and a little suggestion. Don't forget to mind your...
What?
I wonder how Durin's doing. I should really go see him before...
You really are.
I most certainly am. There's so many children I have to keep tabs on, just in Mondstadt. Durin, Albedo, Venti, Varka...
Klee didn't make the list, huh?
Of course not. Klee is my pride and joy. I have no qualms about her, because she's the best child in the whole wide world. I'm glad you agree.
He's biological, the rest of them are
See you when I
just...
see you.
whatever. Are all of them blonde? No, Venti's not blonde.
Yeah, she didn't pack up her stall. Should we handle it for her?
I must say, I'm now very curious about her dog.
That's a long story. Come on, we'll fill you in as we go.
She finna bomb up the place, hey. Please. Alright, let's see what's going on with Bina. Yo, Bina always coming up with a wisdom.
I've never experienced Nasha Town like this before.
You've never even been to Nashatown once, but you come on when you're basically half
Hey,
dead.
you old geezer! Your hammer's rusted through!
Who are you calling old geezer?
Are they quarreling?
Yes.
I'm looking right at him! You've really gone downhill since giving your daughter free reign in the workshop. Can you even swing a hammer anymore? It shouldn't take you... You might as well use that hammer to massage my...
Don't run your mouth, or you'll get a back massage that'll put you in bed for the rest of your
Yo,
life.
what you gonna do to bro?
The materials haven't arrived yet, alright? You know how busy it gets in the days before moon prayer night.
I'll bet you send all the materials to your little princess. Blood's always thicker than water, huh?
All right, you've made your point, Uncle Koski. As soon as the materials arrive, fixing your chair will be the #1 priority. And Dad, if you've got
Are they
time to
brothers?
chat, why don't you lend me a hand, hmm?
See? Lolka knows what the score is.
I guess they're friends. But the way they spoke to each other...
It's called the banter. Banter.
Then again, it wouldn't be the first time I've seen something like this.
Yeah, it sounds like you want to go back to the Fatui. The Fatui seems to be your home.
Columbina! Sing outside my door in the middle of the night one more time, and I'll unscrew your vocal
What a pity. I won't get the chance to say any ugly things in reply.
Cause you're finna die. You're finna die, man. Bye bye. I decided what to give her for a movement.
I sure have. She's gonna get the surprise of her life when she's least expecting it. Then I'll whip out the ring and pop the question.
Imagine she says no, bro.
Surprise of her life. What a fun turn of phrase.
Cool, I get the picture. You can spare me the gushy details. Ooh, looks like we have a cup. Hello there, ma'am. Would you like some moon print?
Huh? Is he talking to me? Can he see me?
Here you go.
Oh.
Come back anytime. Right. Now, where were we?
Obviously they can't see you, bro. If you those two would be the only people to see.
I don't know why, but I still held out hope.
The most important thing right now is to find that mage.
Nicole Reen.
Name thing seems super important too, but where do we even start looking?
I'd better go pay the Fatui a visit.
Hey, write out your name on something. Give it to us. Give it to us. Parker's gonna pay a visit to the Fatui. Yo, we can sense her.
Traveler?
Let's go!
You have enough power where we can sense the gaze. It is the gaze. Maybe it's not so bad. Just quietly staying by their side like this. Mako, Mako, Mako. Mako, Mako, Mako. If that said ripples of past reverie, I would have been weak. If it said that.
Where are they going? They mentioned a mage and a name?
Nicole
So,
Reen.
Mr. Varka, are you acquainted with this Nicole?
Not really. We've never met. From what I've gathered, Alice kinda took Nicole under her wing. Taught her how to speak in a more ladylike fashion. That kind of thing.
Huh. Hard to imagine Alice as an etiquette coach.
Yeah. Alice is a larger-than-life personality, I'll give you that. But then again, that's why she's able to draw such an eclectic mix of people into her inner circle. If I remember correctly, being an interesting person is actually one of her main entry requirements. So, if you ever wanted to join the Hexenzirkel, I'm sure you'd both be eligible to apply.
Hey! Don't go around making promises on Alice's behalf.
It looks like you wanna join.
I wouldn't dare. I'm just trying to paint a picture of the Hexenzirkel for you.
Okay, sure. Anyway, since none of us have ever met Nicole, how are we supposed to find her? We can't just go up to every woman in sight and ask, "Hey, are you Nicole?"
Maybe something she's wearing will give it away?
Wait a minute. Alice never said Nicole was from
Oh, true.
That would be this young.
Yo. Yo, let me see the vision.
Hey there! Sorry to disturb you, but...
Varka, Knight of Boreas of the Knights of Favonius. Alice might...
Have we got the wrong person? Well, this is...
When I shook my head, I meant no.
Huh? Where's...
My apologies. For certain reasons, I am unable to speak. This is the only way I can communicate with... It might take some getting used to, but I hope you can understand.
Oh, no scene.
Hey, it's fine. I'm more shocked by the fact that Alice never speaks about me.
As for you two, we have crossed paths twice before, but it is nonetheless a pleasure to finally meet you.
It's really...
You're quite welcome. This time, things are different. We have reached the unwritten pages of the story. You might say that we stand at the crossroads of fate.
Yo, what did I click?
Now then, allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is...
Nicole, damn. The unappreciated sculptor, the immortalized literary giant, if only did right, and the silent angel, yet also the orator the instant they utter a word. In summary, to remain silent is to be the best observer of the world. Okay.
No, stop! Alice! I can't believe it! I had a whole speech prepared. I'd agonized over every single word. She always picks the worst moments to ruin other people's...
But that was a really good introduction. Why are you disrespecting, bro? Why are you disrespecting for?
Alice took the liberty of devising some bespoke self-introduction magic for each member of the Hexen Circle. But I could have sworn I deleted all of the triggering conditions for it. How did it bypass everything? Oh gosh.
This is a very different side of Nicole than what we're used to.
I mean, she doesn't even talk physically. Obviously, she's not used to face-to-face interview.
Don't worry about it. We've seen that introduction magic once already, so it wasn't too much.
Please go on, Miss Nicole. We'd love to hear what you have to say, or, well, communicate.
Huh? Are they talking to this lady?
Will you all promise to forget that horrendously embarrassing introduction?
Oh, Columbina can't hear her.
Sorry, embarrassed.
Yes, my name is Nicole, and I am one of a very few angels who have retained both their preferred form and their power. The Traveler and Paimon should be no strangers to this concept. There is another of our kind in Natlan. They call her the Lord of the Night.
Alright! Paimon...
Yes. No.
That's right. Is that something you can give us any guidance on?
Yes, I do know a way. It began with the Hyperboreans, who lived after the War of Funerary Flame. Or maybe not. It shouldn't be an issue. I'll fill in the gaps for you when we have more time. Anyway, after that war ended, the three moons retreated to beyond the false sky. The Hyperboreans were humans I once aided. They accepted the civilization and creations bestowed upon them by the angels. But despite accepting many blessings of the angels, many among them still held on to their faith in the moons. They were reluctant to accept the new order. Even after the War of Funerary Flame, they sought to contact the moon goddesses beyond the sky and receive their guidance.
But all three had passed away by that point.
This mage has a unique method of communicating. Is she talking about the moons?
Yes, but they did not know. And so, still they prayed for the moon goddess's mercy. After building titanic structures that consumed vast amounts of Kuvaki, at last they glimpsed the moons and heard, but of course, they were gravely disappointed. For it was then that they realized the three moon goddesses were... It is. Humanity was in a very sorry state at that time. The angels who had once aided them were gone, and the war of funerary...
Just a second, I gotta ask. How relevant is all this history to the task at hand?
Well, I mean, it's... Okay,
Baka,
seems
bro.
we've drifted
I
into
was learning
irrelevant
some
narrative
proper lore.
waters.
Why you finna do me like that?
It's been a while since I've had the chance to speak inside someone's head. As soon as I got started, I lost control, and the words just flowed out like a waterfall. What I'm trying to say is... Right, yes, the fact that they bypassed the false sky and saw the true moons implies that they successfully built a connection between Tevat and the outside world.
Pick up the
Which
Hyperboreans.
means, with enough Kuvaki and a sufficiently stable connection, it should...
Okay, so they built some kind of portal?
That's what Colombino's planning on doing.
Is something wrong?
I just didn't expect you to summarize it so well. It turns out I could have said all that in one word, if only I'd managed to think of it.
No, please, it's fine. This is invaluable knowledge. I'll be sure to record and preserve everything.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, I suppose I could backtrack and add some more detail. I did gloss over a few things so far.
Whoa, time out. Let's summarize what we've got first.
Yeah, man like Baka needs it in Razorland.
The Hyperboreans were the last ones to use this method, right? So we somehow need to find whatever structure they built and make sure there's enough. Luckily, we have the moon marrow of both the eternal and iridescent moons, so we're all good for Kuvaki. Which means the key issue we need to focus on is finding the place. Am I right so far?
Yes. Although, that said, what if we could take advantage of the phantoms to travel back to a time when it still existed? Well, travel back isn't quite accurate. It's more like we'd be creating a handshake between 2 points in space-time.
Oh, call up my boy Istros.
We wouldn't even have to pick a time when it still existed. It could just be a time when it still appeared in phantom form via projection, or we could project our own phantoms, fold them together, and... You look lost.
Yeah, things got a little, technical there.
Honestly, I'm a bit lost, but I kinda get the gist.
Alright, let me think about how to put this more simply. Okay, got it. Over the next few days, I'll search for phantoms that we can use. Once I find one that meets the criteria, I'll let you know and we'll regroup. By completing certain rituals, specific individuals will be able to enter the phantom and make it to the hyper. If everything checks out and it looks feasible, we'll just need to wait for moon prayer night, and we can send the moon goddess back home. I'm really skimping on the detail here. Is this making any sense at all?
Yeah, but we still gotta make it possible.
I think so. For now, we'll just wait to hear from you.
Yes. Basically, yes.
Great. Counting on you. In the meantime, we'll focus...
My name?
Excuse me, Miss...
Go on, Miss Nicole.
This conversation was a little all over the place.
I am Lauma, of the Frost Moon Scions.
I am Beats.
Ah, I did wonder. I noticed that you listened very intently when I spoke about Hyperborea and the moon's history. If you'd be interested, I'd love to visit you this evening and go through it again in greater detail. Also, if you were serious about making a record, it would be too risky to simply write down the raw details as is. I would suggest some tweaks. Maybe rewrite the stories as fairy tales or fables, perhaps even prayers. Anyway, we can cross that bridge when we come to it. So, see you later then? Oh, and no need to prepare anything. Just a cup of tea will do.
Copa E. Copa E.
She seems friendly. It's just...
Her words are too big. Her words are too big.
It's so nice to find someone who's actually willing to listen. I've been dying for a chance to finally go through all this systematically from start to finish. Any longer and I'd probably start forgetting it.
Now Paimon gets why Alice told us to mind our heads.
What did I tell you? A lot of quirky people in Alice's or. Now then, the next order of business is, where do we start looking for the moon goddess's name?
The Fatui, the Fatui.
Maybe the rest of what Nicole.
Once I've heard her out, I'll summarize the salient points and share them with you all. I'm also inclined to review our other documents. Yes, our faith was first established by our Hyperborean ancestors, but many of the more factually accurate records are from after Kuthar's birth.
Sounds like we're gonna follow Columbina's journey. In that case, we'll start by heading to the Frost Moon.
Sounds like a plan. Take this with you. I'll see about getting in touch with the Fatui. It'll probably just be Arlecchino and Sandroni again. They're the only ones who would want to help.
Thank you, Mr. Varka.
Varka, bro.
Mention it. Honestly, I'm more comfortable dealing with the Fatui than prying into the details of a young lady's childhood. Catch you later.
Can't relate, can't
I should
relate.
follow them, just in case there's some way that I can help.
I mean, we sensed your touch a little bit somehow. Maybe you can figure out something. You feel me? Alright, let's go. What we gotta do? Find out her name. Okay, I don't know where. Oh, here's the Frost Moons and Clay. I thought the Frost Moon and Clay was here, but I thought it was here. Silver Moon. Okay, I'm mixing it up. No, I'm just stupid.
Time to go.
A while ago, I took the time to organize all documents in our possession that pertain to Kuthar. What you see here is the material I consider reliable.
Okay.
You're saying there's unreliable material too?
Yes. Most of the information we have was transmitted through an oral tradition. Inevitably, some of her stories were mythologized and deified over the years through countless retellings.
Fairy tale.
Into reliable and unreliable. There's no sense seeking answers in history unless we can ensure the veracity of the historical record.
Makes sense. Alright, let's take a look through.
Clear and concise would be one way to describe the writing style of these historical. But you could just as easily describe them as terse and true. Yeah, basically just common info.
Almost all these records refer to Kutar instead of Columbina. Although neither of those is her real name. Paimon's not sure what point she's trying to make.
What we can gather from these records is that the Frostmoon Scions worshipped her as a god, placing impossible expectations upon her. I cannot fault them for their earnest faith, but for all their devotion, worshipping her day in, day out changed nothing. I imagine that none of it resonated with Columbina. It wouldn't surprise me if, even back then, she had already begun to reject the name Kuthar and everything it represented.
Lama speaks the truth. When I heard them call upon Kutar with hope and expectation in their voices, they may as well have been calling upon somebody else.
Because there was nothing you could do. I mean, can't blame you. Not your fault.
Well, that's a bit complicated. I looked at the level of detail, perceived authenticity, and how realistic their portrayal of Kuthar seemed to be. Amongst the Frostmoon Scions of today, only I know of her existence, and I alone have spoken to her face to face. As such, I know that there are certain things she simply would never do. That being said, I have sensed some changes in her lately.
Hmm.
Oh, seems like this is getting us nowhere.
Give me a moment.
Let me guess, we're gonna find something in the unreliable source.
Exerting but a fraction of her divine might, Kutar sheared a great mass from the snow-capped
Oh shit.
Yeah, right. That doesn't even begin to pass a sniff. The 3 moons are not but lies through and through. Only one moon has ever shone for us, and Kutar is her name.
The vast majority of ancient texts are filled with fanciful tales like these. I trust you understand my criteria a little better now. Kutar did not speak, merely gazing into the distance in silence. And where her gaze landed, this was her. Clearly, whoever wrote this text never even met Kutar. Otherwise, they'd know that her eyes are always closed.
What about you, Traveler? What are you reading?
She can't see.
Come on, let Paimon see. The child wished to build a wooden nest with which to shield a fledgling bird from the cold. But being so young and lacking in strength, the child could not snap the branches from the trees. Kutar was passing by. Upon seeing the child, she summoned forth a Kuhenki, who built a beautiful nest for the child.
Uttar was passing by. Upon seeing the child, she summoned forth a queen.
Not knowing the meaning of Kutar's divine intervention, the child dared not to respond. The moon chanter declared the event a miracle and took the nest as a relic, placing it on high for all to see. Yet, no further miracles were bestowed, and this matter was forgotten in but a few years. Huh. Any thoughts after reading that? Yeah. Columbina probably just wanted to join the kid in making nests.
Ah. I'd originally considered this a fabrication, because Kutar did not perform any similar actions in subsequent records. But now that I think about it, it does seem like something Columbina would do.
She didn't know how other people would interpret her actions. She was probably worried about...
Yes.
Oh.
And now, I can make no such gestures of warmth, even if I want to.
That's sad, bro. That's sad.
Still no name. That's a bit of a shame. But we did learn some interesting stories. That's gotta count for something.
Yes.
Barca said he was gonna set up a meeting with Arlecchino and Centrone, right? Let's go back to Nasha Town and see how he's doing.
Let's see if we found anything. Man, like, fuck. The name's fuck.
Time to go.
Knight of Boreas. Grandmaster of the Knights of Boreas. Yo, Albedo and friend.
Let's see. There's Barca. Oh, and it's Durin and Albedo too. Yeah, this is pretty much the same place we bumped into each other last time.
I convinced them to stick around a little longer. We were all waiting on people, so I figured having a little company would help pass the time.
Ah, so you've been waiting for us?
Sure does. Now you're back, we can go meet up with them together. How'd your
Well, we didn't find out Columbina's true name. But apart from that, it went pretty...
Aha, just as well that I didn't tag along then. I'm sure our moon goddess wouldn't want every man and his dog knowing all about her private life. Still, desperate times, desperate...
So, Varka was waiting on us, but what about you two? Are you waiting for Alice?
Oh, no. We already met with her.
We discussed that experiment I mentioned to you last time. Oh, and she also handed me this communication device.
That's right. I understand she informed you about the relationship between the phantom phenomena and Tevat's borders, yes? She wants me to help her with some more experiments on that front. She said that she'll contact me through this device with more information.
Guinea pig
I
Durham.
see. Following instructions and making observations. Pretty common research method. Takes me right back to Albedo's lab.
Wait, then who exactly are you meeting?
Someone you know. Albedo's met him too. But I don't think Miss Lauma or the Grand Master have been introduced.
Introductions are overrated, especially in cases like this.
Hurricane. I'm dying.
It's you!
Hurricane.
So, it's not like the academia has prohibitions against going abroad. Also, I applied for leave.
I've been writing to Hat Guy since obtaining a human form. I've already brought him up to speed on everything that's been going on in Krai.
Hat guy? Turns out, I actually have heard that name before.
Oh? Then what?
I only knew the name, not the fella. But since we're all here, let's do some introductions for what it's worth. I'm Varka.
Lauma, Moon Chanter of the Frost Moon Scions.
And I'm a Driosh from the Vahumana Darshan of the Sumero Academia. Hat guy. Good to see you again, Mr. Guy. I believe we last saw each other on the boat ride here. Mind you, the only
The doctor.
The Doctor, also known as Dottore.
From the tone of your voice, it sounds like there is bad blood between you.
I was reviewing our archives and noticed that a lot of information about him was missing. Left a bad taste in my mouth. That's all there is to it. Dottore, or Zondique, as he was then known.
Zan?
He studied at the academia, but he got kicked out before he could graduate.
Oh, the Ibis King. What the doctor?
So the Harbinger's #2 man is a college dropout?
Last we heard, he was planning something. We actually heard that a few times before, even coming to Nocturne.
He only appears when something interests him. For all we, but the fact he did something here at all is worth noting. It'll fill a couple extra lines in his file.
Why does it
If
sound
you
less
have to
like a
fight
filing
him on
record,
the...
more like a criminal record?
You're finna lose.
Anyway, we were just about to meet 2 of the other Harbingers. Want to come along? You might learn a thing or two.
Sure.
Even though they're harbingers, well, they're old.
The Frost Moon Scions' relations with the Fatui remain tense. Forgive me if I do not attend.
In that case, we'll continue assisting Miss Alice with her experiments.
Good stuff. Everyone's having a fruitful time. All right, we better get going. I'll lead the way.
Let's go and... Hey, Hurricane, what's up, man?
Well, yeah, that's obviously part of it. But I'm not the only one. Neither you, nor Lesser Lord Kusanali, nor I want to see him meddling with things again. What? Don't worry. Pigeons always know which way home is.
Out of all the animals, you want to be a pigeon. Cool.
You made it. Who is this?
You should know Alex.
A scholar from Sumeru.
Well,
Call
anyway,
him Hat Guy. He's an old friend of the
Wait, this is the academia representative you wrote about? He doesn't exactly look the part.
I believe this will prove my identity. You'll notice it bears the seal of the Sanctuary of Suristan.
Well, what do you know?
It's fine.
What?
So, as I mentioned in my letter, the academia, but this matter remains top secret. Apart from those assisting in the investigation, the few.
If anyone asks.
Gotta say, Barca, you did pretty well to keep all this under wraps for so long. Sounds like you got in touch with the academia.
You flatter me.
Where do I even start? Remember that time we fought Rerir at Star Sand Shoal? He sure let me have it then, didn't he? I'll bet Dottore had that all sketched out, with me as his convenient little pawn. He could not care less about us if he tried, but hey! The feeling's mutual.
I'm lost a little
Does
bit.
Dottore really strike you as the sort who values his relationships with his colleagues?
Fair point.
Which is why I always keep my guard up whenever he starts making suspicious moves. To that extent, our motivations align. Now, back on topic. In the wake of the Reikir of Solnari episode, Sandrone and I grew suspicious about Dottore's complete inaction during the entire affair. So we tried to find out what he'd been up to, but
he never lets anyone in on his plans. The more he cares about something.
Indeed. Perhaps he believes that by keeping a low profile, he can avoid trouble.
Yeah, I mean, he's been researching the ancient moon's remnants. And he's been trying to get his paws on the moon marrows.
With this in mind, I returned to Snezhnaya and relayed my thoughts to Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, entreating her to have him recalled.
That's pretty direct.
Yes, I made it abundantly clear that the Fatui's business in Krai is almost concluded, and we do not need 3 harbingers in this territory. Accordingly, Dottore
Yeah,
has
but
returned at her
anyway,
orders.
they don't consider
He's continuing with experiments, which no one besides he would ever have any interest in.
they don't consider Colombina, but then I was about to say that now before.
Common sense might mean nothing to him, but he's not stupid. He knows that no good can come from opposing the Sor. Smarts alone won't get him all the way. He needs the Rooster's resources and Regrator's Mora, both of which the Tsaritsa can strip from him by wag.
But doesn't he have a track record of publicly following orders while going against them in private? He probably has it down to a fine art.
Wouldn't put it past him. We worked together on a research project once. Only briefly. But it was enough to show me that we're fun. He has no interest in doing things methodically, stage by stage. His thoughts jump all over the place, and the moment his curiosity is satisfied, or he gets the results he wants, he disappears. The only similarity we share is that, once we set our minds on doing...
Oh, we definitely saw some of that in your battle with Rerir. You got so competitive.
But you weren't doing nothing at all.
Ugh, do not...
Then I believe we all concur. Dottore.
Fantastic. Now this is turning into a whole day of unpleasant memories. Ugh.
Are you talking about the moon marrow stuff?
He also strikes me as the kind of person to disregard experimental regulations, ruin all the equipment, and go way over budget. Then leave the first person he can find to deal.
Exactly! This one time, he was running some high-temperature experiment and the substance exploded. But does he care? That gas was poisonous! If I had... And after all that, he left! While I was still cleaning up after his mess. What a waste of time, he said. Waste of time? The nerve!
You've been bottling that up for a while, huh?
Hat guy, I must say, you seem awfully familiar with internal Fatui affairs. Especially when it comes to Dottore.
Thank you, Lady Harbingers, for providing such
Wait, what? You're just gonna leave?
Well, at least tell them you're the sixth.
You're welcome to join if you want.
Ugh. Just when Paimon thought he'd finally melt.
He makes quite the impression.
I'll say. I've met tons of headstrong people, but not many of them would... Anyway, back to the main agenda. Barca, you said that Colin...
Yeah. We're working on building a connection between her and this world.
I've actually asked her that question before, but she said she didn't know. Considering our relationship, I doubt she was lying to me.
As far as I recall, she was never dispatched by Her Majesty to claim a gnosis or anything like that. The Tsaritsa's plans had long contained a place specific.
I always thought that was weird. What could she do that the...
Knowing what we do now, it's probably something related to Kavaki, right?
More than likely. When she first arrived, Columbina would often go, but Her Majesty always gave the same reply. The time has not yet come.
Also, she was getting
So
paid
she
for
spent 2 days in
absolutely nothing.
Snezhnaya doing basically nothing. The Tsaritsa has summoned a beautiful blind maiden to be a harbinger, giving her the
Oh, she's
third key by
blind.
virtue only of her enchanting voice. It was a dumb and stupid rumor, but the
And what happened after?
I imagine she stopped. She no longer seemed to care why she had been recruited, and Her Majesty never gave her any. For my part, I was busy. So busy that she had long been used to a life of other people claiming she was needed.
I just felt that having a and so I waited quietly for the day that I would have to pay the price.
And on the other end of that spectrum, you had me. Someone once told me that. I forget who said it, but those words have always stuck with me.
Hurricane.
But you've done your job exceptionally well all this time. Because at heart, you are a conscientious person.
What is it? Something come to mind?
Columbina.
That makes sense. Nothing screams you are needed like your name shouted from across the town.
Well, good luck with it. But if you ask me, Columbina is still... I'm just so used to it now, after all the arguments we've had.
Nor I.
Sandrone.
Alekina, she wants to be part of the Harbingers, bro.
Does that mean Nicole had...
Ladies, I thank you for your hospitality.
I'm sure it...
You can make your own way out. Heck, you've been here enough times, you probably know your way around better than I do.
Okay, time to do what adventurers do best.
All of that silly. Give me my 5 primo. Give me my 5 primo. I want my 5 primos. Yo.
Here you are. Hat guy.
How come you're back so soon?
Fine. Totori's been summoned home by the Tsaritsa. How about you? Any progress with the investigation?
Unfortunately, we've tried everything. Different phantoms, different locations, different points in...
Abyssal monsters roaming the land. People crying out in despair, with no hope of being rescued.
Every time I see it, I can't help but think, is this what it was like in Mondstadt when Dragonspine Durin attacked? And if I fail in the task I've been given, will I create yet an...
That's just meaningless speculation.
When we encountered similar phenomena previously, I tried to interfere with those illusions, using sounds and lights to guide them. However, we could not change their fates. At most, we were able to extend their existences.
The events of the past are like fate that has been written into Irminsul. There isn't a living thing in Teyvat that can escape its past.
But Miss Alice instructed us to try to find ways to change the outcome that these phantoms face.
It's an impossible task. Can't you just refuse?
Since she asked us to do this, I feel like it can't truly be impossible. Or if it is, well, mages can make the impossible possible. I could not have been born as Durin otherwise.
But you also said that your past 39 attempts were fruitless.
That's true.
But you're still going.
Yes.
After this many futile attempts, surely you realize that you're not doing this because it's because you want her hypothesis to come true. So, think for yourself about what you...
He'll figure it
Previous
out.
experience indicates that we cannot touch the phantoms, which limits the effectiveness of our interventions. If we want to clear this hurdle, we need to break this rule somehow.
Break the
Same
rules.
thought here. Following the same rules means repeating the same failures. Reducing ourselves to mere playthings of fate.
So you mean we need to figure out a way to make contact with them despite knowing that we can't?
Yes, and I suspect that's something only you are capable of. Everything in Teyvat is logged in Irminsul, but the withering that once occurred in Sumeru was a sign that the Great World Tree was being corrupted.
This corruption allowed things that should not have existed in Teyvat to appear. This is tantamount to rewriting reality to an extent.
You're saying
no one's ever tried it before. If you're gonna try it, it'll take courage. And you have to be confident that you can control it.
Is anyone there? Has anyone seen my daughter? She's missing. I have to find her. I hear someone inside. Spargana? Ah!
If I can use my abyssal powers to warn him that there is danger here, maybe it'll change his...
Yes. The important thing is not the nature of the power, but rather how you use it.
To intimidate and obstruct. Sounds about right for the Abyss.
Let me try. I should be able to influence that.
You see big churn and Archon.
What? This isn't the time for that! Just
Spargana? Are you in there?
What's going on? What's going on here?
Have you seen a little girl?
What? This isn't the time for that! Just run!
I hear someone inside. Spargana? Are you in there? What is this? Looks dangerous. I should get out of here.
He really left. Huh,
Don't celebrate too soon. Follow him.
This has the
See what he
power
does next.
manipulation.
Monsters approaching from the front. You need to stop them and create an opportunity for him to hide.
No, there's monsters ahead. Wait, is that the barrier I saw earlier? Why is it appearing now? It's as if someone's controlling it.
What?
Ah.
Bro, I'm lost. Bro.
Monsters approaching from the front. You need to stop them and create an opportunity for him to hide.
Okay, I realized everything. I was so confused.
Wait, is that the barrier I saw earlier? Why is it appearing now? It's as if someone's controlling it. The monsters are gone. Is it safe now? The barrier's gone too. How odd. Anyway, I guess...
Quickly, let's keep up.
How much time does this person have a chance at dying?
Wait, there was someone else here? Don't go any further. We've got anti-monster traps laid out everywhere. But my daughter must just be up ahead. I have to go. This way's blocked.
You might be able to use.
Okay. I'm confused. Bro.
Wait, there was someone else here? Don't go any further. We've got anti-monster traps laid out everywhere. But my daughter must just be up ahead. I have to go. This way's blocked.
We might be able to use the explosives over there, but we need to take care not to hurt him. I'll use the barrier to keep him at a safe distance.
This barrier seems to be helping me somehow. Hey, hey, wake up! Oh, no good. Gotta keep moving ahead.
Don't tell me you have a chance of dying again, bro. That's gonna be crazy.
Monsters!
There's still a chance, Durin. Use the traps.
Nah, you're telling me I gotta move faster than that? Okay, I was about to see if there was another
New
one.
development. I've never seen this happen before.
Would have been
We might
detailed.
just be able to save this person.
Yeah, but how many times is he gonna die, bro? Like at this point, bro, he just needs to die, bro. Like, come on.
Hello there. Have you seen my daughter? Spargana's her name. She's carrying...
Get out while you still can, you fool.
But I can't just leave her here.
Sorry. Wish I could help.
Okay, if I do find her, I'll get her to...
Don't bother.
What's that noise? Monster...
No, if he goes inside, he'll be walking into a trap. Let's try this one.
Why? How will I know where Spargana's gone like this? You know what? I'll trust this strange barrier. It's gotten me this far after all.
What? Hey! Let us out!
So we're killing it.
Are you there? Huh? That's... Thank you. Yes, it's one of hers for sure. That's her name on it right there.
Durin, just like last time. Use the explosives.
Urine is really cool. The fact that he can do this is actually really sick.
It won't work. There's not enough left. But then, this clue could be the key to...
It might not be the only one. Better he misses that clue.
I guess so.
Stop him, Durin. We can't let him get any further.
It's my daughter's book! She's passed this way! I've searched and searched.
Because we need you alive to see if it will work.
I no longer have anywhere else to go.
He just wants his daughter. I said, where your daughter? 2 cups.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. He refuses to go anywhere else. Whether he opens this door or not, all that awaits him now is death. We couldn't change his fate. Albedo? Hat guy? Let's...
I mean, what we can do? Can't really do anything.
Why am I here? What's going on? All these scenes running through my head.
Huh? His reactions have changed.
How many times have I... Huh?
You can...
I feel like I always could, but that I only just realized you were there. But you were the ones guiding me using that marked berry. I haven't done anything yet, but those monsters, those deaths... I won't find my daughter. In fact,
no.
Yes. Even so, we're trying to find a way out of this.
Wonder if it have at least been optimistic.
You've not seen my daughter either. It seems she really isn't here.
I'm sorry,
I'm just... tired. Maybe this is destiny. Maybe... How long do I have left?
Experience says 15 to 20 minutes.
15 to 20. Thank you for all your help.
Now's not the time for you to start...
It's not pity. I'm just... realizing that I've
Are we sharing a pint?
You say you're from Mondstadt, yes? A place with... And you're from Sumeru, where they've built an...
Yes. It seems you've never heard of...
Those names are unknown to me, I'm afraid. Yes.
I have, but...
I see. That was where my ancestors once lived.
I've never heard that name.
Then what about Salvindaknir?
I have seen that name on stone tablets on Dragonspine.
I see. I'm sorry. I was the one who asked to chat, but it seems like we're too many...
It's alright. We did hear something new, at least.
From how you speak of your lives, things must be...
They are. Mondstadt is a place of freedom. We have festivals a few times a year. Everyone...
Sumeru is a lot more uptight. Not really the kind of place where you can relax. It's a nation, but if all you want in life is to seek knowledge, I guess it's pretty much paradise.
That's wonderful. In other words, after this all-devouring black tide passed, humanity did not merely avoid extinction, but, I mean, I can see you all right now. That must mean the future isn't a total mess, right?
I mean, it's better than what you guys been through.
That's true.
I can promise you that.
Well, time's almost up. Let's part ways, I think. Might be best if you don't waste too much time on me. The chances are slim, I know, but I'd like to spend these last few minutes looking for Spargana. If things work out, I'd love to tell her about what I've heard. May we meet again. Well, or not, most probably. In that case, may your wishes come true.
May your wishes come true.
He's gone. In a few minutes, he will meet the end that was his to begin with. The ending of this tale did not change, but I believe that we've just made the most progress we have yet.
May your wishes come true. If only it were so simple.
Hat guy, you've never talked about your past. It seems complicated, and would you be willing to tell me about it? I mean, sometimes it's better to get things out in the open. Take that guy we try to help, for instance. At least he said good. I know about Albedo's past. Our experiences are... As for you, you're my first friend, and you've witnessed every step I've taken. But by comparison, I know nothing about you. Either way, I mean, we're still best friends. But if I knew more about you...
I've told you about myself.
And what did you do before?
Prepared for the entrance exam?
Alright. If you really don't want to talk about it...
I was a puppet built from the branches of a white tree, using technology left behind by the Conrian schools of mechanical engineering.
A white tree? You mean an Irminsul?
Yes. A branch of
So you had a human...
Yeah. But my creator abandoned me after deciding that I was after that. Durin. Resisting the influence of the abyss. Suppressing the urge to destroy. But no matter how hard they are, you asked me if you would create a new tragedy if you failed. But the real answer is...
That guy.
But at least you've got people here to help steer you away from the...
I will.
Alright. Break.
Hello?
Hello, friends, it's me! What have you been up to, I'm the amplitude isn't particularly high, but they're completely different signals from the ones before, and the scale is comparable to those I've detected previously.
Alice. We were unable to save that person. However, he appears to have retained a portion of the memories gained through that cycle, and was able to hold a conversation.
I see. Well, that is rather odd indeed. It definitely merits further attention. Could I trouble you to keep trying the same approach? I need to gather some more data. Counting on you. I should probably have Nicole come and check this out.
And just like that, Nocturne, the far north,
There you
been
are.
completed. Let's see.
I was worried you might stop to collect treasure chests opened by the Sealy along the way. It would have taken you
I would.
so much longer to get here. I am delighted to see that you understand what takes priority, and that your adventurer's instinct has not swayed your resolve. Really, I must applaud you for it. You should know. Okay, I'll try and keep it short. My senses are
Oh, cool! Well, what are we waiting for? Let's open it up and see!
patience. This was a sanctuary of great importance to the Hyperboreans. A special process is required to open the gate.
Oh! Like the place that housed the Eternal Moon's marrow?
Okay, so what's the plan? Need us to do...
Ah, alright then. I was planning to start with some...
Remember what you were saying about
Fine. Simply put, we need 3 human representatives to successfully undergo... Think of it as a test from the 3 moon goddesses to see if the entrants are qualified, with the most recognizable qualification being Kuvaki.
Pretty sure Lauma would ace that test. Oh,
I also have no doubt that the Moon Chanter would be qualified. But we would need... Therefore, the most feasible method is not so much to follow the rules, but to figure out... I've done some research, and it turns out the mechanism is rather crude. We'll simply need humans
Telling me Valka come to do
who
it?
have sufficient Kuvaki energy.
I'm with you so far. How do we get the Kuvaki in them?
The easiest way would be transfusion. Take some Kuvaki from Krai's soil, put it into the bloodstream, and get it circulating in the body.
So we're going to cheat on the test?
Precisely. There are other methods, but this is the simplest one.
Huh?
Sorry? Does the...
No, that's not it.
Oh, what is it?
It's about Moon Prayer Night. I figured out a way for Kutar to join in the festivities.
Huh?
But as Paimon said, we need to have our priorities straight. Let's...
Oh,
Or
okay.
that's what you thinking about, bro?
Anyway, is this really the best method we have? A Kuvaki transfusion?
If you think that...
No need, we're good. Let's go with this one.
Very well. Kuvaki transfusion it is. It would be rash to simply infuse the Kuvaki and hope for the best. If the body rejects it, the reaction can be quite severe. The symptoms are similar to another condition that some people living here suffer from, known as congenital Kuvaki sensitivity. So, before we execute our plan, I will perform a simple test of my own to see who is compatible and who is not. Once that is done, we will have to complete the resonance process as rapidly as possible. The participants must remain stationary while the Kuvaki circulates and bonds with them, and they mustn't eat or drink anything.
What? No eating?
That's some hardcore fasting. They'll all be monks by the time they're through.
3 days.
Oh, that's so long!
Fasting? What are they talking about?
Really? Don't you...
Haha, count me in too. Miss Nicole has made it clear that this is the easiest way. The way I see it, there's nothing else to discuss. It's time.
Yeah, you're right.
Bambina, all this for you, bro. Better be the son. What's up, man?
She'll keep the fires lit and grab some spare clothes to keep you comfortable.
Then we'll start with you first, traveler. Please stay. How's it going? Do you feel anything? How about now? And now? What about now?
You guys, is that a...
All right, I'm officially impressed. It's like I summoned a giant stone titan to arm wrestle you. And you're... In my last attempt, I infused 5 times the amount of Kuvaki required. Yes. Safe to say, compatibility. You're next, Mr. Varka.
Sure, here goes.
All right. I'll start where we left off. 5 times...
Whoa, 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 hey, what? No, not great. I kind of want to puke. Feels like I've been drinking too much. A few bottles of wine, then a big stein of Dark Horse. Some... You think this is funny? I just lost to a young lady in an arm wrestling.
My apologies. I'll lower the...
Oh.
How's it going now?
I'm not as dizzy as last time, but I can still...
In that case, you wouldn't be an ideal choice, Mr.
Okay. Let's go ask some of our other friends that...
Who are we gonna ask? Obviously, Lomo won't be able to.
No surprises here, Miss...
I'm getting...
Shame.
Whoa! I'm itching all over!
Allergic reaction.
Huh? Well, are you gonna start a war?
Probably enough. Well, enough is not human.
The Hexenzirkel is an organization that cares for and protects...
Is something
the candidates have to be human?
I guess that rules me out too.
Huh. Everyone except the Moonshander got beaten. Guess I don't need to feel so bad after all. I mean, looks like this isn't gonna be...
Perhaps I could ask for volunteers among the
I'll see about talking to some trusted Lightkeeper colleagues. Itlua Spring. In fact, I think we had some former Frostmoon Scions join our ranks recently.
Yo.
I'll see about talking to some trusted Lightkeeper colleagues. Itlua springs to mind.
Itlua.
Can you give me the scientific explanation for how the test works? Then we can just zip through Nashatown, going up to be.
No.
Wow.
How about I contact the Knights of Favonia's garrison in the Wave Chaser plane? Shame that Lohan's already left. And that guy's even tougher than.
Strange. The moon goddess is clearly revered by many people.
She mentioned that the world has rejected her from the very beginning.
And when we fought the Reikir of Salnari, it seemed like she exhausted her power for our sake.
Also, Paimon's not sure revered is the right word for.
Gratitude, certainly.
It's basic reciprocity. She helped.
Yeah. Even though she looked like she didn't care.
A review of the relevant data leads me to conclude that.
Yep, you bet.
They really think so?
I'm super surprised that Columbina isn't her actual name, though. I think it really suits her.
I know, right?
Unfortunately, that's not.
Columbina. That was the code name the Fatuput. Is that really all there is? Is there anyone left who will still call me?
Moon Prayer Night is getting closer by the day.
Then allow me to try.
Huh? What are you doing here?
You contacted your friends via the Adventurers Guild. Sandrone has been keeping an eye out for something like that, so she informed me. Since I have the ability to accommodate a moon marrow, I should prove to be a suitable candidate.
Arlecchino.
When can we be?
I see. We can begin right away. How was it?
Not at all.
Then it seems we shan't need to look for additional candidates.
Great! Cool. All right, like Paimon said, the rest of us can take turns making sure the three of them stay warm and comfy.
Then, my job is to take care of the caretakers. I will ensure everyone receives food and accommodation.
I'm ready as well.
It's so why are we talking?
The work is done. The sacred scroll shut. The stars grow dim, the people silent. The white sun sets, the silver moon rises. O path to the temple, appear now before us.
Wow! It really opened!
So that's what all this is about. They've been trying.
Come, let us enter.
It might be best to eat something first. Take care to chew
They will head in soon. They will need to enter this gate. Huh? I cannot. It has been.
Yeah, you need to be human.
Can I really?
Melting moonlight in the morning mists. That will be next week. That will be next week. What? Do I just fall through here or something? I'm assuming I would just have to fall through. Oh, okay. Great. Can just come back here and it. No? Oh, that's some other thing. I just have to go down here. Okay, I just have to go down there, but I won't do that right now. But the Act 5 are my thoughts. My thoughts. Well, my thoughts are pretty simple. Usually, the past Act 5s are usually the main quests. It's usually the peak, and obviously this is not the peak, so I can't really compare it to an Act 5. But as a quest itself, that means as a quest itself, I would probably give it a 7.5. It was a good quest to like set you up for the next part. It feels like everything was explained properly. It feels like, you know, they gave us everything that we needed to know in preparation for the next part. Which are no complaints. The only thing is, obviously, I like a little more something, you know, even if it wouldn't have been relevant, you know, a little something hurt. That's more or less the only reason for the drop in rate. But yeah, I'm excited next week for the Act 6. I'll do Act 6 next week. Yes, with that being said, I'm gonna catch you guys next week. I won't be streaming for Thalia on Tuesday and Honkai because I'm not pulling nor anybody I know is pulling. There's no really reason for me to stream or anything, so I'm gonna just stream the Archon first next weekend. Alright, so next Saturday you can look out for that, and I'll keep you updated on any streams after that. Alright, so I'm gonna catch you guys all in the next one. It's been a boy Must Be Chad. Remember to stay healthy, stay clean, and I'm gonna catch you guys all next week. Peace.